Hello everyone! I hope you guys are all having a wonderful weekend. I feel like I'm still just waking up. I did not get up too long ago, maybe a couple hours ago. Oh my gosh. But we're gonna play some Card Shop Simulator. And we're also gonna watch yesterday's regionals. I believe it was yesterday. Yeah, 17 hours ago. And it was the Dansk? I mean, I could pretend to understand how. Anyways, it was yesterday's regionals for the TCG. So we're gonna have that playing in the background. Yeah, because I got the notification for this yesterday, but I was like already asleep by the time I got the notification. So I was just like, okay, we're gonna multitask here. We're gonna watch it and play a game. No, I don't remember where all. Why do I have 3 saves? Alright, but we're on day 63. There we go, get this set up so it's actually playing the first match. And I do have it sped up, so if it seems like they're talking quickly, it's because they are. What are you doing, my dude? That is a door. Alright. You're gonna go stock things, good. I think currently, what's my most expensive card? I have a $7 card in the binder. What do I have out on the floor? Oh, okay, I've got a $1,400 card on the floor. Okay. It's been a while since I actually sat down and played. Alright, so I need green deck boxes. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's less than stellar. Oh no. Well, let's just hope that wasn't important. Okay, so we need green deck boxes. I think as far as needs are concerned, that is blue dice. So green deck box, blue dice. Go ahead and get booster packs, because why not? And I did finally expand into legendary packs. I was quite pleased with myself. That's good that you're doing fine. I am glad you are well. I am cold. That is what I am feeling. I am feeling cold. Apparently, the furnace in our house broke last night. Like, broke. You have bad news? I hope it's not too bad. Okay. I think I can somewhat. No, there's another box of cards. Okay, I have a problem. I have a problem. Which actually, so my mother and I, we just got some cards in real life too, and I now have all 3 of the Hydrapple cards. So I got the, I'm not sure what you call it, but the one where, so they came out with 3 versions of the exact same card, and I have all 3 now. So I was pretty stoked about that. I was like, yeah, I was so excited. A girl brought an airsoft gun to a school. Your brother's school, that's not good. Was it a quick fix, or did they all get to go home for the day? Oh, sweet, another card for my collection. Let's go. Oh, I chose the wrong ones to collect. Oh. Oh, that's not good. That is going to get them in a lot of legal trouble. I would have to say that second bit of news is definitely worse than the first one. Yeah, the things people can do with AI, it is definitely rampant. It is not okay. It has definitely gone over the top. I remember when AI first started really picking up, artists were really concerned about AI taking over the art industry, and then people got caught using AI to write movie scripts, and then they got caught they're using AI for school projects, and they're even using it in college for like doctorate degrees and stuff. Right? Man, those were the days watching Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid. That is crazy, though. I think when I was trying to remember, yeah, 15 was high school. I was playing video games, watching Survivor, watching Hell's Kitchen was my jam, man. That was my twin sister and I at 15. We would it was a huge deal every time fall would come around to watch Hell's Kitchen. We would have to sit down and watch it together. I I can't even imagine what that kid was thinking to use AI the way that he did. But things have changed. I mean, not to tell on my age a little bit here. It's been over a decade since I was 15. So, things have changed. That is crazy. I can hear Watson from the other side of the house playing his video game. But all I can think is hopefully that kid gets the help that he needs, because there is obviously something going on in that child's life for them to have done what they did. Ugh, youth. So young. Okay, I'm gonna check here real quick. I think one of the cards I gotten. Okay, I got 2 cards for my collection. Let me see if I've got them. Okay, I have that one. The other has a fire background. Just check here. No, I don't have that one. Perfect. I literally chose like the most expensive cards to collect. Oh, that was such a mistake. Has anybody bought the 1,000? Oh, hey, wait a minute. Somebody got the $1,000 card. And I missed it. Oh my gosh. That's all right. They were a good shopper. Very proud of them. I mean, sure, Loka. Just remember it's got to be Twitch appropriate. Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, that they will probably face jail time for that. Because then it becomes not just creation, but distribution. What is... Oh, this is sleeves. Sleeves? I just want to know what... Oh, I got it! I got the box! I saved it! I do need to check the price on this one. Okay. Ooh, did I have... Oh, I don't know if I have that. I think I have that one. I think I have that card from my collection. But, oh my gosh. Okay, so watching the regionals here, I don't remember who I was talking to, but I was talking to someone about how our current meta in the Pokemon is like, in my mind, to me, it seems like it's the healthiest meta we've had in the longest time, because there's actually like a very wide variety of decks that people are playing. It's not just the same like 2 decks. And I actually read a post where somebody was complaining about how it wasn't actually a healthy meta, because all of the decks focused on energy acceleration. And so they're like, that's not healthy because it's all just the one type of deck strategy. It's all energy acceleration. I'm like, how else are you supposed to play? Because even my own personal deck, I had such a hard time getting the energies that I needed that I just went for a deck that didn't need energies. Like, the only reason I have energies in my deck is to retreat Pokemon. Oh, you like the Hydrapple deck? Oh, it is such a beautiful Pokemon. With the Ripening Charge and Syrup Storm, that Hydrapple. Dang, this guy's not doing that great. He might need a break. This dude. All right, we're gonna have this dude take a break, because oh my gosh. One 81. There we go. Oh, 3 of the same one. Okay. Hey, you know, I'm not gonna judge. Maybe they're for nephews or something. Tell y'all what though, shopping for nieces and nephews is not easy. My mom were at the store trying to find some toys for my nephew, and oh my gosh, the options, the variety, the not knowing what actually to get him. It was difficult. It was. I got to a point where it was just like, okay, pick something. I gotta check if I have that card. I do. What else do I have to talk about? What else do I've got going on in my life? I mean, other than just working a lot. I mean, a lot. I almost had to go into work today, but I opted out of working today because I signed up for a very specific kind of weekend work, and they tried switching what work they were going to have me do, and I was just like, I thought about it, and I'm like, no, I'll either do the work I signed up for, and if they're not going to provide that, then I'm just not going to go in, because, you know, it's just not what I signed up for. Especially since one of the factories that they wanted me to deliver to was doing a bunch of paving construction work. So it was like, I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to deal with that. So I almost went into work today, but I didn't. I withheld. Okay, figurines. Who are we going to get now? So we have the Rocky guy. We've got the bat. How about we get the little piggy? Let's do the little piggy. Okay, so we've got 3 of the rock guys. We're good on bats. Oh, I was just... Oh, yeah, look, I was just thinking to myself about... I was like, alright, I know I've got stuff to talk about. I just gotta think about what it is that I have to talk about. But, you know, I'm not ashamed to not be the brightest bulb out there. Because that's okay. I don't have to be. That's somebody else's job, to be the brightest bulb. I'm just existing in their world. Okay, I need the golden cards. I think we're good on playmats, but I will get another box of the collection books. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next day so that way we can have our employee stock the shelves. That is like the one thing I actually very much prefer running the counter. Oh gosh, that was a cat. I didn't know there was a cat on the side of the box. Oh, it's adorable. It's got a little paintbrush. Oh, that is giving such Neopet vibes. Want more? Check out the official website for more rules, cards, videos, and news. Scan here. Oh. I wonder if that's actually scannable. I wonder if that's actually scannable. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. My phone does the scanning thing. Hold on. Camera. It might be too blurry. Oh, it's too blurry. Oh, dang. That's no fun. It's like, how fun would that be? I was like, I don't know what it would take me to, but by golly. Hey, I need you to stock shelves. Thank you. And then, so I ordered regular supplies. I think if we get just a couple extra for the tabletop, so like one of those and one of these. All right, I think we're good on that. We're just gonna let him do what he needs to do for a little bit while we open cards. While we do the hard part. You know, we work so hard in this shop. It's laborious. It's tedious. It's monotonous, but we power through for the good of the store. Why is this? Okay, there we go. Yeah, with the holidays coming up, things are getting pretty wild. Lots going on. So while my mother and I were at Walmart looking for a gift for my nephew, we also did a bunch of other shopping. And they still have some of the Halloween stuff. It's just all on sale now because it's been 2 days since Halloween, so everything's on sale. And they're just like very gradually replacing everything with Christmas. So they have all their little Christmas displays and their packaging and their chocolates and their decorations, and it's just slowly taking over. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Christmas. I greatly prefer Christmas. I don't celebrate Halloween, personally. Buy for the next Halloween. Right? Gotta buy now, think ahead. But I don't celebrate it, personally. I think with Halloween, you're either like 100% for it, or you just don't celebrate it at all. And my sisters are very much big fans of Halloween. They really like it. But I'm a simple soul. I've been listening to Christmas music since January. So I am ready for Christmas. And I've even got plans for what I'm gonna do and all that. But I just like looking at all the little stuff that they have. But it's been snowing already. So they're on the route that I drive, there is actually snow up in the mountains. So all Thursday, Friday, I got to sit there and look up at all the snow-covered mountains, and I'm hoping that that means this year we'll have a much better winter than we have had in the last few years. Because where I live, there's a lot of ski resorts nearby, like a lot of ski resorts. I think one day I tried to count them and there was like 5. Ooh, a ghost card, a Blazor. Oh, nice. It's rare. I definitely don't have this one. It is beautiful. I would totally, if Pokemon came out with cards like these ones, I would totally buy them. Although I actually don't let Pokemon hear that. It would become almost impossible to get one. There's a guy who insults people with Argentina insults, and it sounds like a compliment. That's quite an art form. That takes great skill. Oh, I think I have that one. I know it says it's new, but okay, I do need to move this card though. We're gonna put it here. Nice. And then the other card. Okay, there's the Hydra and the Crab. Both are blue cards. Okay, I do have the Crab, but I don't have the Hydra. But I'm out of space again. I'm out of space! Again. Okay, I have 1,800. Did I pay my bills? Okay, now I paid I have 1,200. I don't think that's enough for a plushie or a figurine. No, because the star is 25. I could get the sleeves. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I messed up. Well, not quite. It's just I'm trying to think about the best way here to kind of clear off some shelf space. There we go. There we go. Then we'll move those over here. Take those down. Perfect. Oh yeah. Great and powerful organization. I think these critters are so pretty though. Oh, that's new. I do need to update my Pokemon deck though. I know I got onto it recently to, I added in a Pokemon to my main deck. I added in the lawn mowing Rotom, the lawnmower Rotom, just so I could swap it out for, because I had Geicomo, and while Geicomo was nice, it was still taking up that, like, being able to use a supporter for that turn, versus using Rotom to just discard all of the energies off a single Pokemon, whereas Geicomo was one energy off of every Pokemon. So I did swap out the two for that, but I haven't updated it since then, because now we've got the Surging Sparks, and then we've got, oh my gosh, what are they calling it? It's something evolutions. Oh, what is the word? Anyways, it's for Eevee. It's for Eevee and its evolutions, and that's like the whole theme of it. And the set has already been sold out. Like, they literally announced it. It's kind of a little bit funny to me, because I remember looking at the Pokemon Center and I saw it because they were promoting it on the very front page, this new Pokemon expansion. And I looked at it and I'm like, you know, I was on the fence a little bit, because I was like, well, I'll discuss it with my mother first to see if we really want to purchase this set, if it's going to be worth it to us. And so I didn't pre-order any. It wasn't until I was scrolling through Reddit and then somebody was like, oh, hey, by the way, they're already sold out. I was like, no way. So I went back to the website, and yeah, they had completely taken it off of the front page. That's how much it had sold out, was they just completely took it off the page. Like, you had to search for it verbatim in order to find the set. Like, it was just gone. It wasn't even like when you search up just Pokemon cards and kind of filter it out by that search, it didn't even show up there. I mean, you literally had to search for it verbatim just to find the sold out listing. But all the accessories were sold out too, so the sleeves, the box, everything. But, you know, I understand, you know, the evolutions are very popular. Oh my gosh, I just noticed this I think his name's Stefan. He painted his nails to match his deck. Oh my gosh, that's so fancy. His nails are purple, and he's playing a psych. That is so fancy. Oh my gosh, I kind of feel inspired. I might need to do that. Oh, they even match his sleeve. Oh, no, wait, that's his opponent's sleeves. Never mind. I think he might have dark purple sleeves. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, his nails match his sleeves and his deck type. That is awesome. I think it's cool to see Gardevoir is still hanging around. It's still standing the test of time. Although the main reason I am only mostly talking about that side of the board is because that's the side I can see. I can't actually see the other side. So I'm having to... Oh, it's, oh my gosh. Brontosaurus Raikou. Raging Bolt. Okay. It's Raging Bolt versus Gardevoir. Although, okay. Okay. So speaking of Pokemon, I finally sat myself down and I watched all 3 parts currently available of the new Pokemon Horizons. I watched it all, okay? There was definitely there was a lot of heartfelt moments, a lot of silly moments, and it was a lot of fun. Although I think one part about it that I really liked was hearing the way that they pronounced certain Pokemon names, because there have been Pokemon where while I'm sitting there playing the TCG, I'm like, I don't know how to pronounce this thing's name. And to get to hear them say it in the anime was very helpful. But one thing I liked about the Pokemon Horizons was because they did have So they had their typical trainers that were brand new to Pokemon. They had just started their adventure. They're only like, what, 10 to 13, I think is when they typically start. And they were, going on this adventure. Well, then they also had adults with them, actual like professors and stuff going on this travel with them. And I thought it was interesting the way that they had wrote it because you get to see the story from the perspective of these fresh new trainers as they're trying to understand what's going on. And the adults are just like, they already knew. They already knew what was going on. They had already made plans. And they're just like, that's nice, as they let the main characters try to figure things out on their own. So I just thought that was fun. Because there was an entire episode where they were investigating Poltergeist, and the main characters were just like, "Oh my gosh, what is this?" And all of the adults were like, "Poltergeist?" And I'm just like, "Oh my gosh." It was fun. Oh, we ran out of some statues. Hello, Psycho Muppet. How you doing? Oh, wait, that's too far. There we go. I think. Oh, there's an empty slot. Oh yeah, and they actually had Flying Pikachu too. So I guess another fun thing that Horizons had was they actually included like all the weird Pokemon that you see in the TCG, such as Flying Pikachu. I thought it was great. I thought it was just absolutely fantastic. And then they had the terrorizing, and I like how they have the playmats. Oh, that one doesn't have a playmat. Okay, and there is a bit of an ad break, so I'll try not to do anything too interesting. I'll just refill shelves while we wait. I don't think we sold any of our new sleeves. Yeah, none of the new sleeves sold. That's a little disappointing. Up to 2,000. And I think that includes we have our bills paid. Perfect. Okay, we need bats. We need stars. We need statues. Oh, it was a bit of a sneeze. Okay, there is a playmat that we're getting low on. One where it's got the 2 on it. Oh, here we go, accessories. If I could get to the right tab, that would help. Alright, one second. I'm going to skip to the next battle. Oh, did it really take that long to get to the next battle? Okay. I just skipped like 20 minutes. Right? The bat plushies are so cute. My gosh. With their little teeth. Alright, he'll restock one shelf and then go home. Looks like Lugia, and I can't tell what the other deck is. Lugia is a fun deck to battle against. It's not an easy one to win. But when you win, you've definitely earned it. Alright, he's gonna go home. Alright, so we had 12 dissatisfied customers. We didn't make a profit. I'm always confused how the game decides what's like how much profit I've made. And I think it always comes out looking weird because it only considers what I made specifically that day. It doesn't take into consideration what I had from the previous day. And so that's why it looks like it's in the negative, because I carried over money from the day before that I spent today. So it comes out weird. Alright, we're gonna let our employee stock the shelves a bit. He's a good worker. I hired the third guy on the list. I completely skipped the first two. Squawk and Seize. That is such a fun attack. Or technically it's an ability, but yeah, one of the characters in Pokemon Horizons had a yellow Squawkabilly. And it was just the cutest thing ever. I see a Mew on the opponent's side. On the one that's slightly hidden behind my video game, I see a Mew. And it just got replaced with something fancy. I think that's Monkey Dory. I appreciate how they have like the max rarity of each of their cards. Like this dude has a golden Ultra Ball. I think that's just wonderful. I think that's just so fun. Oh yep, gotta have the full art supporters. Oh, I got a text message. The nephew approves of my avatar. Good. That makes me happy. The nephew's approval is very, very important, very critical. Okay, I think that's the last box. Oh, that is another thing I keep forgetting to do. I keep forgetting to actually like expand the store. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna need a lot. I'm gonna need a lot of money. Actually, how much is the second store? 5? I think it'd be easier to get the second storefront than it would be to do anything else. Oh, but I guess for the nephew, I should probably slow this down just a little bit more. Okay. What else do I have to gossip about? No, I guess I just don't really have a whole lot to gossip about. You know, my sister and I have been calling on just about a daily basis. So all of the words that are typically stored in my heart because I don't have anyone to talk to all week, I've said them all. So it's like, gosh, what do I have left? You know. But however, I did just get a new card. Wrong button. Here we go. Let's see. There we go. A $5,423 card. I think that might actually beat my most expensive card. Let me see if I can find my other expensive. Okay, here we go. Okay, this card. Album. There we go. Okay, this one was 1,226. This one is 5,400. So yeah, this one does top my previous most expensive card in my collection. Nice. And hello, Video Game House. I've actually been turning down my settings. So I do have the auto next card and all of that selected, but I've been turning them down. Just ever so slightly. I could buy the second store with it, but it's a full art, and I collect the full art, so I can't sell it. I picked the wrong cards to collect. I remember when I first opened one of those full art cards, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I like the lack of the borders on it. I just thought it was at the time it was only like a $20 card, so I didn't think anything of it. And ever since then, I was like, why have I done this to myself? I thought I picked one of the mid tiers to collect. I thought it was just gonna be like a mid tier of them, that they weren't the rarest, but they also weren't the most common. And yeah, that was a mistake. I'm still trying to manifest that Pal World will collaborate with Tetramon, and that we'll get a Pal World expansion. I think the Pal World monsters and Tetramon would blend very well. But I'll tell you what, if I got a $5,000 card in real life, I would sell it. I wouldn't even grade it. Like, if I got the Umbreon VMAX alt art, the one that everybody calls Moonbreon, if I ever got one of those, oh, I'd sell it. It would be gone. I wouldn't even try to grade it. Nope, gone. I would walk into a card shop and I would be like, I would like to trade this for 2 booster boxes. Nope, it would be gone. But alas, I don't have any. I went through and checked. I opened up every pack of Evolving Skies in my collection, just not because I was specifically looking for the Moonbreon, but because I was like, there's such a hype about collecting Evolving Sky packs to hold onto them for resale later, that I was like, I'm not going to be one of those people. So I specifically went through and found all of the Evolving Skies packs just to open them. And it was painful. It was painful. I didn't get anything I didn't already have. Because I'm not too worried about finding expensive cards, but it was definitely, I didn't get anything I didn't already have. So it was a little bit painful. It's like it would have been better just keeping it sealed and not knowing. Or pass them out to trick-or-treaters just so I wouldn't have to go through that pain. No, it's fun. But I found a new Pokeball today. I had no idea this Pokeball existed. It has a moon on the top of it. So the ball... Where is it so I can look at it while I describe it? Here it is. Yeah, it's 2 colors. It's gray and it's blue. And on the top there's a moon. And I had never seen this Pokeball before. I didn't even, like, even now I'm not entirely sure what Pokeball it is. Yeah, it doesn't say anywhere exactly what. Yeah, it doesn't say anywhere on the packaging what kind it is. But I just thought it was super cool, and neither me or my mother had it. But oh my gosh. For anyone else who's here who's into the Pokemon like I am, have you guys seen all of those crazy posts about the Costco? There was like a Costco exclusive release of 151. People are literally buying it by the pallet. They're literally buying Pokemon cards from Costco by the literal pallet. And so each one of the Costco exclusive 151, it has, what exactly does it have? It has promos and it has those tins. So the, yeah, I don't know exactly what to call them, but the 151 tins. And so every time they buy a single box, they're getting 5 tins and multiple promos. And they're just buying them by the pallet. Absolutely unbothered to be walking through the store with this entire pallet of product. Now, I personally am not too interested in 151, but I'm like, they're not going to get what they're hoping to get. Because they're reselling them. They're trying to sell each box for $75. So they're buying out the pallet, which is selling a single box for like $30 or so, I think. And then they're trying to resell them for $75 a box. And it's just, it's absolutely wild. But my reasoning for why I don't think they're going to resell well is because anyone who's actually interested in buying 151, even if it's just from a nostalgia point of view, because I personally don't use any of the cards from 151 in my decks. So I don't actually utilize the cards, and I chose not to collect the set. My mom did. She collected 151 and she has most of the set. But even she herself isn't too concerned about the set itself. But my concern for why it's not really going to resell well, especially not if people hold on to it for like 5 to 10 years, is because the biggest draw with 151 is the nostalgia. So it's the people who grew up with that set are now able to collect it again. And so that's like, to me, what seems like to be the really big draw for it. But by the time everyone gets around to being able to, like when they get around to reselling the set, everyone who has the nostalgia for 151 is either going to have already completed the set for an affordable price, or they're not going to have the nostalgia for it. They're going to have the nostalgia for Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4. So, but I know there's an entire forum on Reddit dedicated to Pokemon investing. People who actually buy Pokemon cards for their retirement fund. That is literally how they are banking on making it big. Is literally through Pokemon cards. They're trying to recreate that Logan Paul and Charizard moment. It is pretty nuts. Oh my gosh, the Golden Magma Basin card is so beautiful. One of the trainers has it on the field. Sorry, I got distracted. I started watching the video. It's like focusing. Actually, one thing I do need to do is I need to learn how to play Magic the Gathering, if nothing else, so I can just understand. Because I follow the Magic the Gathering, Lorcana, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! So I watch the live streams. But I tell you what, Magic the Gathering goes right over my head. Like, my smooth brain activates and it just slides right off. Just slides off and gone. But if I ever want to buy the pretty Magic the Gathering cards, because I tell you, they are pretty. They are beautiful. I should at least know what I'm looking at. Because I have Bloomburrow. I bought the Bloomburrow because it reminded me of some of the books and movies that I grew up with, such as The Secrets of Nim and Redwall. The children's book Frog and Toad, or Mr. Frog and Toad, or how did that go? I think it was like Mr. Frog and Toad or something. But you know, just reminded me of a lot of stuff from when I was. So I bought the Bloomburrow, but I haven't opened any of it because I don't actually know what I'm looking at. Because somebody was talking about the format with which you play Magic the Gathering. So in Pokemon, when you play Pokemon, you have standard format. That's just you play the game. And that is how everybody plays the game, is just standard format. Anything special beyond that is not typical, right? It's a very special event. However, I think Magic the Gathering, to my understanding, is different. Commander is the standard format that everybody plays. And yeah, no. It's gone. I got nothing to work with here. I think we can close up shop. Double check that I paid my bills. Okay, bills have been paid. Alright, let's go ahead and refill these here. Wonder. Okay, they did go up. So we need clear sleeves. Okay, we'll start with board games. That's easiest. Okay, so those prices are set. I think we're still good on playmats. I'm going to skip those. I'm going to skip on deck boxes. I'll get card packs. I think card packs and bat statues. And then I think clear sleeves was the last one I wanted to. Okay. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'll take a big sip of caffeine. Now hold on a second here. I think my employee makes more than I do. Hold up. Hold up. Dude, this guy makes more than I do. $300 a day. Hold up. Hold up. Where's my calculator? Where is my calculator? 300 divided by 8. They're making $37.50 an hour. They are making more than I do. So if I took that same 300 and divided it by how many hours I work in a day, that's $25 an hour, because I typically work anywhere from 10 to 12 hours a day. At $25 an hour, they are making more than I am. because I make slightly less than 25. I make like 24.80 something, 89 or something. Oh my gosh. I need a pay raise. Wow. I don't know how I feel about that. I work as a truck driver and that is not fair. I'm about to quit and go work for a card shop. Because wow. This dude's making more than I am. I work hard, man. I could go work in a card shop. Sheesh. Alright, don't mind the avatar. It's about to get weird because I'm going to use my keypad. My face is gonna get funny, if it hasn't already gotten funny. I'm gonna need to set up a tip jar. That's what I'm gonna do. Next time I go to work, I'm gonna like tape a tip jar to like the steps of my cab or something. And I'm gonna be like, tip your local truck driver. You know, offset the lack of money that my boss is not giving me. Oh, what am I? Oh, they're $1 short. Okay. I look so angry. Oh yeah, the ideal cashier just looks absolutely angry. Just a little angry slime sitting in the corner. Give me exact change. If your bill is $4.25, do not hand me $5.25 because I will not understand. No pennies, no nickels. Change will be rounded down to the nearest whole number. Alright, we're on to game 3 now. Hold on, I need to... Is this game 3 or is this game 2? Oh, they're doing a replay. Sorry, ladies. This is more important. I gotta check what's going on in the game. I gotta see what's going on here. Okay, so it looks like Luke won a game. Game 2. That is an interesting setup. So I'm seeing they have Mew, Monkey Dory, Entei, Pheasantipity, the Triceratops Entei. Right? This store will smell like lavender. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well, that was passive aggressive. Okay, I get it. We're not watching the Pokémon. That guy just straight up told me to stop playing with my phone. Oh, wow. Look at that display that they've got of all their Christmas stuff. Which, I would never encourage you guys to actually, like, go buy anything. But they've got so much cool stuff on the Pokemon Center. It is worth just looking at and admiring.
or whether you're at home, make sure that you get involved in all of our social media. Make sure that you are using that hashtag on any of your social media so that we can feature your tweets, whether you're posting on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. Please make sure that you're using all of the accessible hashtags so that we can spot you. Otherwise, we might miss your lovely interactions.
Yeah, just like you are watching us, we're actually watching you as well, and that doesn't sound as bad as you actually might think. But make sure you are on the channels at the same time on YouTube and Twitch. A lot of our Twitch interactions are mainly going to be on that channel, but of course, watch on whichever channel you
There we go.
prefer.
Need to restock that. Oh, 3 boxes the same. All right. Girl knows what she wants.
A lot of our favorite and best support Pokemon. We're doing that mainly on Twitch, but both channels are fantastic there for easy accessibility for everyone.
Exactly, and Pheasantity has taken an early lead.
We've seen a lot of Pheasantity.
Already we've seen a lot of Pheasantity.
I wouldn't make a very good cashier. I would absolutely be judging everybody's purchases.
We're just going to send you over to the lounge to get a chance to hear from the man, the myth himself, Luke Kirby.
And we are back after a grueling round waging Gouching Fire. I mean, Luke, we can always say you're on fire at this point yet again. After 2 top 16 finishes at the last 2 regionals as well. So far, I win, mate.
Good. I'm quite tired. Still going to be out of sleep. And I always find playing on stream quite difficult because of the white noise. But it's always good to get on stream.
Okay, I think this man's break is over.
I mean, you played wonderfully, or at least you got the win here in this cage as well. And we're talking about, Lugia matchup, one of the bigger matchups for your deck, especially in the field. Going into this matchup, or your testing in general, how has the Lugia matchup felt for your deck?
It's actually felt quite favourable. The higher the Chinchino count, it can get difficult, but as we saw in that game 1, there's then the risk of being hit by Delphox. So it kind of plays into my hand in that respect. The one outlier in the matchup is Legacy Energy, which can be difficult.
I think everything's good to go here. Other than that, we're like sold out of that game already. Which like isn't fantastic. It's also like not the end of the world. I mean, it could be. It could be the end of my world. And we're also out of dice. Okay, fine.
I got saved by the top deck of Squawk because my hand otherwise was just Energy and Vessel. So yeah, it's a very strange series, I must say. It wasn't the normal back and forth, quick pace game that we normally have.
Which, oh my gosh, the dice are so expensive.
Speaking of wins and this tournament in general, I mean, we haven't played Gouching Fire for now. The first straight regional. Going into preparation-wise, when we looked at the past regionals, I mean, let's fix a broken team, right?
Which I think out of like all the products, the dice are arguably the most expensive. Like even, compared to the figurines, which are typically fairly expensive items. The dice are just crazy expensive. Oh, shoot. Okay. $12. Okay, this one needs. Okay. I think this little pumpkin monster is adorable. I think it's just so cute, so precious. With his little angry tummy, little eyeball poking out.
I hope you will get through, and I hope you have best of luck in the rest of your matches. But with that said, let's go back to the casters from our next round.
Thank you very much to Jesper and Luke there. It's always so impressive to hear about Luke's thinking around the deck, how he's made sort of small changes, and can I just say what a proud little moment to hear Jesper doing his interview on the lounge as well. He's conducted that fantastically.
Absolutely, and it's great to hear from both of them, and they both had a bit of insight.
Okay, give me a second. Now I will find the next match.
About those nuances, about those tweaks that we make for decks, depending on kind of how the last.
I like hearing what the casters have to say, but if we're watching a a YouTube video instead of watching it live, then I just want to skip to the battles.
Yeah, an amazing showing from a very accomplished player, someone who we've featured on stream before, and has just shown that they are not one to give up on a format. And of course, we have Peter on the other side making their stand against Mateus. And will they be able to claw through this game? Both playing very different decks, as you'll see right now. Of course, we have Peter on Reggie Drago V-Star against Heartguard.
I am so looking forward to when I can afford the expansion.
And Ogre on here, and we get to see the action of popping up with Mateus, of course, starting Spiritomb. Very good in most matches. Not straightly into Reggie Drago, though, and he starts up his Prime Beast energies, which is going to be very useful towards the start of later in the game.
Absolutely. However, looking at the prize cards, I wasn't loving seeing 2 rolls in the prize cards for Mateus. That is not what you want to see at the beginning of the game, especially with Mew and Screamtail joining them. How do you feel about that kind of prize setup?
I mean, it kind of stunts the way he wants to set up, right? Because, of course, he wants to set up by having multiple Kirlias on the board, flushing through these cards, and we've seen Star GX tradability, essentially same like Kirlia, right? It just goes for your deck, and it's essentially, a late game board deck when it has this Kirlia.
The cloud of stink I walked through is real. Oh, you were in Lowe's when you saw this? Left an odor that lingered. Oh my gosh. At Lowe's. I'm sorry, that's funny, but that's terrible. That's so funny. Sometimes you just gotta, like, I guess, assert your presence,
Walkability, but then again, the hand is so ripe with great cards that you may not want to discard. There are a lot of decisions that could affect the entire trajectory of the game.
Yeah, exactly. And when we're looking at it here, at
Oh, those are cards.
That would have been too great because otherwise it would be like, yeah, I have to Ultra Ball for Overcon and draw a singular card and hope that's either another restart to get going, which isn't too great, but we're still seeing there's Prime Catcher.
Well, yeah, isn't that's what you gotta do in these card shops, right? You gotta walk in and assert dominance.
You only get to essentially pick one card off it.
You gotta let people know just by your sheer presence who's gonna dominate the the competition.
But then again, he doesn't. So also in the interest of
At least I can happily say that at my job, there are no truck bombs.
shutting down these item cards coming up,
Bombs being metaphorical,
play all the items that he can. That's why he's
not literal.
coming through, Ultra Balls, Nest Balls, everything.
I'd like to think my company hires a real classy crew.
This is a much nicer hand, being able to ulti ball away a Dragapult right off the bat and getting the Rich Drago VTO to pop that straight on the bench, ready for evolution next turn. But just being able to go ahead and grab that new for extra card draw, knowing now that we're only on a 2 or 3 card hand, that's going to be perfect for just securing some stability in this game and having kind of attacker numero uno in the discard pile.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about Dragon Ball, of course, in the preview as well.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Also making sure that our Rich Drago V gets as many implants possible.
Okay, I need
Not something that worked out, so therefore we have to
statues. I guess that's all I
see if the
really need is.
will finally set in.
But even then, honestly, I think I'd rather
Out here. Neither
buy the expansion to my shop.
start. And leaving a whole Lucha in the active as well, but 3
Buy the second shop.
I don't know. It's an interesting predicament, but we are going for the Professor Duro scenario to pick up that
Probably not the greatest decision, but this is a momentous occasion. Expansion. So what I was hoping to do with the expansion is first things first is we're going to yeah, we're going to put the storage unit this way. Okay, we're going to move the storage out here.
having no usage of item cards for Ready Drago is definitely going to slow it down by quite a considerable amount. Just being able to attack the turn right now, I don't know if there's physically much else that can be done other than just to pass. However, Mateus isn't looking too hot in top deck city.
Yeah, and I mean, Mateus doesn't even want to knock out a Solution. That's why
Okay, I can finally there we go. I can get my tables out. Oh my gosh. I have been looking forward to getting my tables set back up for the longest time.
The item lock in some way, because like you say, that's so important to Ready Drago's engine. So managing to keep up with that
Because I do think the layout that we have is a pretty dang good layout. A lot of thought was put into this particular layout. A lot of thought was definitely put into this, but 2 of my tables could be put down. Also, I've been greatly looking forward to this moment of being able to get my 2 tables. Yay. So yeah, I personally I was thinking about using this section mostly for storage. I was gonna do mostly storage, and then potentially expanding it into a playing area, along with my kind of have this be a little bit more of the playing area and have my collectibles on display with the tabletops. So then focus on having the store over here. But for now, oh, that is just out of price. Okay. Okay, so in order to strategically plan what I'm going to order here, I can get one of those. I think, yeah, it's the green one and it's the bat. Accessories. So the green one and the bat. And I think there was one more. Yeah, that particular board game. Okay. Right, Mafia works. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question about it because, I mean, this turn with the Dragon Ball, he could be able to take 3 prizes, of course, with the
Alright, and for today's prices, we will check the cards. Okay.
and that actually sets up perfectly if the bench Pokemon are involved.
Or the sleeves, I meant to say.
Then finish off with Triforce.
Just mop up the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So that would be so sweet if
So
we
we have
could.
like the perfect prize out setup here.
Exactly. So although we had that really slow start, especially with being item locked so early, but now we're seeing that fantastic
Which I think I'm going to round that up to 3, because why not?
then being able to fish out any 2.
And thinking about double Ogre Pond because that fits perfectly with the 2 grass machine he has in his hand. And then again, goes in, gets 2 Ogre Ponds, gets draw 2 card, right? We get to
I do like the aspect of having to go through and check your prices. I think it's fun that things change because there was one time I was like, gosh, these people are buying like a lot of this one singular item. Like they're just buying a lot of it. Turns out it was like I think it was like a full $5 under market value. And as soon as I fixed the price, people still bought it, but not as much of it.
So that's not going to be an option. We cannot try for us to mop up the final 3 prize cards, which would have been so beautiful.
But still, again, when we're talking about this, right? Looking at it, it's
I did not mean to click on him.
because now Mateus has to find the answer.
Yes.
He has to get an evolution going. Ideally, he also wants a Gardevoir play, but that's also super difficult because then again, Mateus isn't running Rare Candy.
No.
So it might just be evolve into Bayonet, attach, slap for 30. Hopefully, also a curling play, but we see the counter catcher play, which is a great way to just.
Yeah, cause see right there, I was selling these for $75. Market price is 77,
Oh, it's not looking good. I'm not liking
and now they're 85.
Peter, the extra attack here, there's energy switch onto Red Dragon,
Unless I was mistaken. Hold on.
and then perhaps researching
How much did I have it?
Draco V-Star, which would put this game
Ah,
much in Peter's favor.
I mean, I even
my phone is like a full minute behind.
puts this in such good speed for the future as well. Even just taking 1 prize card here would be enough to keep the prize map in check.
Exactly, and I'm struggling to see how Mateus going to pull it out here. Of course,
And I'm waiting for my phone to catch up so I can see just how much I was trying to sell the binders for.
Melvin Shadow, he could have like
That could have been
taken
it.
an extra turn.
That really could have been the pivotal turning point of the game where
Okay, yeah, I did have it set for really low.
struggle. I mean, we always have the option of INO late game disrupt enough with the Regidrago deck.
See the laser,
And there it is. Yep, even the laser is enough. And
and it
so
sets it up so perfectly
so
because
perfectly.
if Mateus evolves into Curlia, it still would have 30 HP remaining. What picks it up? Dragon Laser. And if it gets evolved and shove it too, just the fastest forward is onto Shove It, go Dragon Laser, but never mind. We see Nano.
we see an INO. But even then, Regidrago is still set up and Dragon Laser still takes the last 2 prize cards. I don't know if there's
And he
anything
shoots
else.
it
Yes,
up
there
there,
it is.
and
Yep.
we see the game winning.
In quite the unusual way, showing us that Dragon Laser is the way forward. Regidrago V-Star not necessarily needing to come into play at all.
I mean, it made his cameo appearance, right? So then again, what a great caster pick I made there. But speaking of
look
that,
at you.
look at me. But we see
All right, I think we're gonna take our box and we're gonna go sit out in nature while we open our box of cards. They have Pocky. It's a candy store. Oh my gosh, we cannot be next to a candy store. That would be not good for me. I am honestly weak-willed.
Was being able to get the Regidrago V-Star.
All right, we're gonna pick one of these homes and pretend it's my home, and we're gonna sit there and open this box of cards. All right, we're gonna pretend that this one's my home because it's clean with flowers.
They could have totally flipped the script. Into a much stronger start, thankfully. So looking at there we go, the Robson active going straight in with the Hyper Ball, the lovely Ultra Ball as we well know it, for our first fetch Pokemon, looking of course at a shadow.
Oh my gosh, my phone connection is terrible. Oh, I got a full art card. Oh, exciting.
Like you say, those energy switch are really important. Otherwise, it's going to take a while. You're going to be attaching those energy nice and slow and steady. Now, it can still bring you a win, but if one Regidrago goes down from a Poltergeist, are you going to have enough turns to set up another one with a
Hi everyone, welcome back from the ad break. Hopefully they had some pretty decent ads to watch. Which, I learned something new about the ads that I didn't know was a thing apparently. You actually used to be able to earn bits for watching ads. So you know how normally you just have to you watch the ad and there's nothing you can really there's no benefit to the viewer for the ad. It used to be that Twitch paid out bits for it. Like you'd get it was a really low amount. It'd be like 1, maybe 2 bits or something. But I'm like, for me personally, if I was earning bits per ad, oh, that would just change everything. That would make watching ads so much more bearable. So it's really sad they took, because I never knew that was a thing. I didn't use Twitch when that was a thing. I learned about it because somebody was talking about it, and I'm like, that would make everything so much better. So much more bearable. Because I'm sorry. I gotta have them. I'm watching the ads right there with you guys, so you're not alone. I'm I'm suffering with them too. It's just there's so many ads in day-to-day life. I can't even use my email without Google trying to spam my email with ads, and I'm checking my email, not trying to find the next latest and greatest product for skincare.
And I like this use of the Oberhorn here, proving that it's an attacker in its own right. Being able to say, okay, well, I can't accelerate to my Regidrago in the normal way, but I tell you what I can accelerate to, and you can do some meaningful damage.
Right? Right? It was dope. I wish they'd bring it back. Dude, my guy, I need you to be just a little bit faster. A little more gumption.
But we can only attach an energy per turn, right? So we're gonna have to do one
Yeah.
turn to one monkey dory potentially, and then another. No, it's not. Because we want it this turn. We want it now.
No, the drive is relatable. The effort is relatable.
Absolutely.
I can't begrudge him, I guess. Because what motivated me into getting into trucking was specifically avoiding working in retail. That was literally what I was so determined. I swore that I would never work in retail. And so I was like, I'm going to go be a trucker because I refuse to work in retail. So that is what I did. And I don't regret it. I really, really, really like trucking. I definitely think it was the better choice for me personally. Just, you know, who I am as a person. But it was like, yeah, when I was young, the motivation was to not work in retail. So I guess I can't yell at my employee too much.
Here we are, 1, 2. I don't see it yet, but there's another. There's another. Let's keep going. Refinement. Let's discard 1 card from your hand and draw 2. We've got 2 more. Come on, let's do this. 1, 2. Is that no? It's a Mulbre gemstone.
But I will make sure to pay him. There we go. You know, Mr. makes more than I do.
We did it! Item locked down.
It's not free to him. It's not a big bayonet. And you know what? Peter has
All right, we're gonna go stand in our corner though. We're gonna go stand in our corner and stare. We're living our best gremlin life. Gosh, it is so cold. I was hoping that running my computer would like warm up the room a little bit. It's not working. It is so not working. Retail's not too bad. I'm trying to remember if we've ever mentioned if you worked in retail before, Psycho. But yeah, I've had 4 family members who all worked in retail. My mother who retired from it, my twin sister who worked there briefly, and my 2 older sisters who worked there for... Each one of them worked there for quite a few years. I want to say at least 5 years each. And so all of my experience with retail was through them, and they hated it. They all hated it. You never worked in retail? And that's okay too. Lots and lots and lots of important jobs that need done. Ooh. Trying to remember if I have that one. Nice.
Unfortunately, but another Regidrago V on the bench is no bad thing. And now it's just which supporter is going to see us through. Or whether they just, I don't know, do we retreat? Do we do some damage? I think we're setting up some damage.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry, Sakuma, but I misunderstood. Thank you for clarifying. I should probably go turn the store lights on. That's okay. They can get like glow lights or something. Use their phones, you know? Use a little phone flashlight.
It would make such a big difference because you're right, this could be the point where people will be able to take all 4 card cards in 1 turn.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, totally random. But believe it or not, there was actually a time when you had to install a secondary app to turn on your phone's flashlight. There was actually a time when turning on your phone's light was not standard. And so in order to utilize it, you had to get another app. And I'm just like, I don't know why, but for me that's mind blowing. I was just like, when I first heard about that, I was like, no way. I was like legitimately like, no way. But I also didn't get a phone until I was like 16. So definitely behind on the times, but even still I was just like, what? I was like, no way. Alright, we got a $35 card here. Okay, and we need to check. So there's a little piggy and a little bird down there. Okay, so none of those. Okay, we've got the serpent and we've got the crab, so those two can go out for sale. Okay. And then that leaves us with the three-headed Hydra and the two-headed Hydra. Alright, we don't have either of those ones. What about the little firebird? Okay, we don't have the little birdo. What about the beetle guy screaming dramatically into the void? Okay, I think we don't have any of these. Nice. Hey, Gantaraj, how's it going? Oh shit, my cards. My cards! That's a tree. My cards! Yeah, we're gonna take over a table. I'm doing well, Gantaraj. A little bit tired, a little bit cold, but nothing caffeine won't fix. How about yourself? Okay, and there was something over here. They like looked at it and was like, that's a little pricey. Oh, it was the bats. Okay. Okay, it looks like the prices of the plushies all went down. What is in here? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that definitely went up in price. This is 21. That's gonna go down. Okay. Oh, I love the little rainbow foil on this one. Actually, it's not so much rainbows, it's a pink foil. Okay, I like that. I like the little pink foil. I think this was only, yeah, that was only a $14 card. That is not 18. Honestly, this game makes me want to go through my own personal collection and just like put price stickers on everything. just like I'll never have any actual intention to sell, but I just want to put the price stickers on them for no other reason than to have the price stickers on them. I think that'd be a lot of fun. It would be a lot of work, but it would be so much fun to open up my binder and just be like, oh yeah, this is a $1.25 card. This one's a $10 card. This one I would have to pay somebody to take it away from me. Oh, I think the golden packs. Oh, that's because I just opened them. Okay, the golden packs are the ones I just opened up. Okay, what all do I need if we're gonna do an order? I need piggy statues. I need the red goblin guy. red demon guy. I think that's all I need.
Not today.
Well, they can use the V-Star
Oh, I
to
need
double it
playmats.
very much. So going ahead and bossing in a Vault instead, maybe kind of similar
We're gonna
score
see
tactic.
Celestial Roar. Celestial Roar it is.
Got 3 and attach any energy.
No
But then
energy.
no! Oh, and the Temple of Sinnoh, which
That's
really
also really
is
important
so
for the Monkey Dory because
important.
Luminous Energy is energy. Oh no!
It's so disappointing. That would have been such a fantastic thing to see with it be that Temple of Sinnoh actually coming in to prevent the Monkey Dory from having
Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and start the next day.
in the Darkness Energy fest.
See how bad it is.
To move that damage around because it was so important last game.
11 dissatisfied. Okay. That's not too bad.
They're at the bottom, so there's not going to be a Regidrago V-Star
For a
until the deck
while.
shuffles.
Oh, but I could. Oh, I know this is gonna like set me back, but we're gonna get the next big warehouse.
Actually, Mateus just kind of allowed Vita there to shuffle, of course not knowing that those Regidrago are at the bottom. Now, he is it because they won't be able to play item cards, presumably, would have had that problem, but Artisan allows it as even though it's unlikely.
Cause yeah, I remember there was like somebody was saying that they won't put stuff back on the shelf. They just take it off the shelf and drop it on the ground. But they do actually the employees do actually put stuff back on the shelf if there's a designated slot for it. It's just a bit of a slower process. Oh, there we go. We're gonna move the statues onto the shelf here. Oh, I have one more. I've got one more slot. Okay. We're gonna put in the other slot. We're gonna do clear sleeves. There. That is a disorganized mess. I should probably fix that at some point. I guess when the day comes that I can actually like fill up the shelves with all of my products, I will organize it better, but okay, one other thing that I needed. A wide shelf? Is the wide shelf a storage shelf? Okay, I need level 50 to get the big card display. I am level 31. Okay. Oh, there is the card display oh, okay. The difference between card display table and card display shelf is just the orientation. Because 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, this holds 10. 10 versus 8, but one is sideways and the other is tall.
Absolutely, and moving on very swiftly to pieces 10, where we have Dark Star way into another Brass type energy on our Overcon, but still nothing much else to be seen. I wonder whether it's just kind of an attach return and pass, whether the
Alright, we are going to purchase, though, another display just so I can get these cards out of my binder.
I feel like whichever celestial being was being reached out to was not hearing.
And I think he's just abandoned the plan of using Celestial Roar. No Celestial Roar, just a pad, and abandoned this Regidrago V in the active. And I kind of like this. How do you attach on the active, and then Mateus would have gone boss on the bench Regidrago? It would have been stuck too. Now here, no matter what Regidrago ran the active,
There we go.
it's 2 attachments away. So kind of want to, balance out these attachments because, of course, the Regidrago being the active is damaged, is a bit more squishy. So we want to make sure that, we can build up a Regidrago V-Star at some point, depending on what we draw off these Ionos, for example, to be sure to be doing anything
Okay,
that doesn't look like.
refinement for more cards, but still kind of nothing at the same time, if that makes any sense at all. Like, we're still in it to win it on both sides. No prize cards have been taken. Mateus is very thoroughly through the deck at this point, but currently...
Oh, that's a pink box.
There we go, and we got the Monkey Dory down to the other Regidrago V. Sets it up also perfectly because we're looking at these Monkey Dories, moving these damage counters around, and if this Gardevoir gets knocked out, presumably not, because there's not a Pokemon in Peter's deck that can do the full free.
Getting some pretty good expensive ones.
But even if the knockout comes, Pokemon is 210 HP. Mateus could just go another Gardevoir EX, Monkey Dory that up, and make sure he does the knockout. And then in that case,
Okay, not enough cards to bundle, so then we're going to lower it down to $1, and then we're going to drop it down to like $3.
Alright, so since your Gardevoir know you're 190 damage, I don't think you can get up to...
I'm trying to like make sure that I'm getting the most valuable box possible. That's why I'm like being so nitpicky about the value of the cards going into each box. Okay, we'll open up the store and set him onto the register.
it has wreaked havoc on the deck, these Celestial Roars, and making sure that all of these recovery cards, something like I think I did see Esther Broad being discarded by Celestial Roars, which isn't too great. Of course, Peter does run his Superior Jewel, which you would love to see at this point.
Man, I wish I wish it was this easy to bundle cards in real life. My mother and I, we have spent hours literal hours bundling cards before.
We have gotten so much time for Mateus to set up. Peter likely maybe even does not take a knockout this turn.
Oh, that guy just bought both boxes. Nice.
I think he has to take knockout this turn, but I think there is potential. We've got Peasant in hand, and KO will take another turn, so we can flip the script, and it might flip the entire trajectory of this game into the driving seat for Peter. But we're going to have to wait and see because, unfortunately, at the moment, things aren't
Although,
moving too hot. And they're going to need to do everything they can
I will say this Halloween season, it made me feel better about how much I spent on Pokemon cards because I got a lot of people shared just how much, like, they showed just how much they were spending on cards because they were showing off their oh, my game just froze. But it looks like it was just the game that froze, so it'll just take a minute. But they were showing off what they were doing for trick-or-treating. They were doing Pokemon card pack bundles. Wow, and it didn't even... Okay. But they were doing Pokemon card pack bundles, and this one person was literally giving away Pokeball tins stuffed with their extra Pokemon cards. And they even included booster packs in them. So I'm sitting there looking at this like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And then feeling a little bit better about my own excessive Pokemon purchasing because at least I didn't have enough tins to give them away as trick-or-treating bags or gifts or whatever you would call them. At least I didn't have that many. But it was really cool to see some of the creative ways that people were giving away cards because they were doing loose cards, they were doing packets that they made, they were doing the Pokeballs, they were doing the ETBs, they were doing the tins. Like, it was just a lot of fun just how many people were giving away Pokemon cards for trick-or-treating. I thought that was really awesome. While making myself feel better. Because at least I didn't have that many. I do still have quite a bit, though. But it's my hobby. I ain't got much for other hobbies. Okay, I don't think it's going to let me pick up the yellow box. No.
Maybe actually have to win the game on next turn because there's not going to come an everlasting darkness from Mateus' side next turn. Now he doesn't have his shove it on the bench, which means that it puts ever much more pressure onto Mateus. Of course, if the Radiant Charizard attacks, cannot attack on next turn, so Peter needs a way to pivot that back and forth. But after this knockout here, it's also
Oh, and I did see the cutest small town trunk or treat ever. It was heckin' adorable. I saw it and I was so tempted to park my semi and just run out with my hard hat and walk down the row of trunk or treating. With my hard hat, like, give me some candy. Because the town I drove through, it's literally like, I think it's like a population of like 500. It is the definition of a small town. And they had like 5 cars participating in the trunk or treat. And the whole town was out and they were walking down the little row of cars with their little bags. And I was just like, I was looking at this and like, I want in on this. But alas, I had to refrain. Well, I guess I didn't have to refrain, but I did refrain. Oh, but it was also so cute because it wasn't there at that town. It was in a different town, but this young man, or no, it was 2 of them. These 2 kids. Oh, people. But these 2 kids, they crossed the street at one point, so I had to come to a stop to let them cross and all that. They were carrying pillowcases so full of candy that they had slung the pillowcases over their shoulders and were bent over like miners after a long day of work, carrying their burden back home. And so they crossed the street, and when they got to the other side, they had to switch which shoulder the bags were on, and that was a huge production. And I was just like, oh my gosh, these kids have had a long night. And they were very successful at it. And another thing I learned, Canadians launch fireworks for Halloween. I had no idea they launched fireworks for Halloween. until I was sitting there driving along, minding my own P's and Q's, and then suddenly, boom, 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 boom. And I look up, the sky's all full of pretty colors. And I actually called my dispatchers, and I was like, "You guys launch fireworks for Halloween?" And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "That's a pretty standard tradition for us." And I was just like, "Oh, that's a first for me." But it was fun. It was, I think every town I drove through was launching fireworks. So it was pretty cool. I just never knew they did. Which is fair, you know, which is fair. Because down here in America, we look for every excuse to launch off fireworks. So I completely respect that up there in Canada they might feel the same way. Oh, I just got 2 of the same card. Oh, are we out? Oh my gosh. Okay, I think that's full. We're good there. Oh, we've actually completely run out of the bats. They really like the bats.
Thank you so much, Mateus and Joe. We're back. My name's Amy Worsley, and I'm here with Jesper Eriksson. Jesper, I have a question for you. How do you think that game would have gone without the screen tail? We just learned that was an
Oh my gosh, how are they getting past? Oh, I know how they're getting past. It's because of the other storefront.
But thankfully, we got to see a master at work. In both cases, we got to see Reggie Draco Trump against Baynet, but then Baynet come in full force for revenge. And two wins in a row.
Okay, let me...
Yeah, we saw it masterfully played by Mateus. He played so fast in these other games because he knew he was under the pressure of the clock, and he wanted to make sure that we get up to that 5-0 and we get closer to that maybe big 2 spot, right? We want to get as close as we can, of course. And ties? Who needs ties? We want wins.
We want all of the wins because ties are no good. We want
There we go.
We're getting closer and closer.
Alright, for now, while this store is not... Oh, the secondary area is not accessible. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Oh! Okay, I could have just done that. Alright, well then let's make this more visually acceptable. I did not know I could just flip the little sign around. Okay. I think I will. Okay, it's been 2 hours and 20 minutes of this. So after this day, I think I'm going to switch games. I'm going to switch to Pokemon TCG. So I will turn the regionals off. So that way we're not, like, getting weird... well, maybe I might leave it on, but, like, mute it or something. And then so that way I can play some music in the background. And then we'll switch over. So I'll play the Pokemon TCG. Because I am kind of behind on actually, like... playing the game. It's been a while. Because when I took that 5 weeks off, whoops, wrong box. During that 5 weeks, I actually did not play the game at all, and even since then, I only logged on to update my deck, and that's been about it.
It's very important to include plenty of trainer cards in your deck, as they will help you to more consistently execute your strategy. There are only two different classifications of energy.
But yeah, definitely getting my other two tables set up, I think is definitely helping. Because it may not seem like it, but if each table is earning me maybe like $30 a day, 2 tables is $60 that I was missing out on. Even though I had invested the $200 to buy the table, and now they're not earning me any revenue, so definitely I feel like it made a difference not having them. Alright, he can go do his one shelf and then go home. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, I didn't pay my bills. Yeah. I was like, gosh, I've got so much money, but you know, not paying bills would do that. And just like that, $1,400 gone. Okay, let me get Pokemon Live updating. Alright, we're gonna mute this so I can get some music on. Yep, that's what I thought. Pokemon Live needed to update. Hopefully it's not too big of an update. Terapagos. I like Terapagos's fully powered form. Oh. Has it always been there? Oh my gosh, I am just now noticing. Okay, so you guys probably already knew this, but I am just now noticing that the stellar crown on top of all of the stellar Pokemon's, you know, where it's got all of the colors, there's a crystallized Terapagos on top as well. I did not realize there was a Terapagos on top of everyone's heads. I thought it was just the crown. So when you have Terapagos, and it's a terratalized, I don't know, it has a stellar crown, you've got a Terapagos on top of a Terapagos. I mean, it's cool, but also kind of weird. Okay, it's gonna make me log in. Okay, Pokemon. Okay, let me just try looking at TCGL. Nope, comes up with Card Simulator. Okay, let me just try looking up Pokemon. Pokemon. Oh my gosh, Pocket. There we go. There's there's live. Wow, Pocket actually has a lot more viewers than live, which I guess Pocket has been really popular. I guess Pocket has really been taking off. So I'm interested in what they plan on doing it, because okay, before I get too much into that, let me save and close out Card Shop Simulator.